Welcome to the Festival of Storytellers. I thank everybody that's involved with this process because we know writers need readers and writers need publishers. Experience is not about the publisher, it is about us, the authors.
Hi, I'm Jill Fandrich, and welcome. Nice to have you here today, and it's nice to be here today. Thank you, Reader's Magnet, for making all of this possible. Yesterday, we talked about lots of different things, and we went from my COVID-19 prevention book and just talked about disease prevention in general and different ways to boost our immunity naturally. And then we got into a lot of fun things about detoxification, and we got into detoxifying baths. And we even talked about other things like intermittent fasting and other types of fasts. We discuss a little bit about a lemon water fast as well, and we got into juicing and thought maybe a juice fast wasn't as good of a selection because of all the sugars in it. So I had mentioned a lemon fast, and with a lemon fast, there's a lot of benefits that could come from that as well, such as detoxification. There are many antioxidants in lemons, and that helps with all the toxins and impurities in your body. And the fact that it has a flavor to it and it's hydrating when you mix it with water causes you to drink a little more too. So having the extra hydration is a plus in general. And that even helps with metabolism. Lemon water fast can also improve digestion because it stimulates the production of different digestive enzymes. And it's also good for some bowel movements, and that helps with constipation and bloating. And bloating is a very difficult topic and a difficult thing to sometimes counter. So it's nice to have anything to counter that when we can find that. Lemon fast can also help in weight loss in that there are pectin fibers within it that help you feel more satisfied, so you might not feel as hungry sooner. So that's another factor that could help in weight loss with a lemon fast. And it's also good for just detoxification in general, as we mentioned. And with the antioxidants and vitamin C, it naturally boosts your immunity, which is a lot of what we're just talking about the past 2 days. And it improves your skin health. And not only does that help with a clearer complexion, but it's good for the detoxification because a lot of that happens through our skin. So even like sweating through our skin, that is a big part of detoxification. And if your skin is healthier, that's more likely to happen. And also with the antioxidants, you have some mental clarity that's possible as well. But I do need to say for my dentist friend, do watch out because there's a lot of acid in lemon juice. So you want to protect the enamel of your teeth. So I have to get that in there. But thank you again for being here today. Welcome, everyone. Papa Panda says, I'm excited for today's topic. Well, thank you. It's a big mixture of things today because I really wanted to summarize everything. We covered a lot of ground with body, mind, and soul. And the last part that we did, and Zuri, I want to apologize for saying Zurl. My screen is so small. I didn't see the I. I thought it was an L. So first, I just want to apologize for that. I love the name Zuri. It is absolutely beautiful. And Zuri says, hi, Jill. Did you hear about the ginger shot that's all over the social media right now? No, I have not heard anything about ginger, the ginger shot. So I'm very curious now, and I will look that up. Very curious to find out what that is. I love ginger, and there are so many good qualities about it. So I'm really curious about that. So let's see. So let's tie this all together now. So feel free to ask any questions or any comments about anything, and pull all these books together, and let's see how they're all linked. We started with Elevate Your Mind to Success, and this was the mind elevation, and we wanted to reprogram our mind so it's ready for all kinds of new things. And then we went into Success is Elemental. And then these are the good things to fill our mind with, and all the positive leadership skills and success strategies and character qualities that we want in our mind. And then we moved into Who Connects Your Dots, medically speaking, Who Connects Your Dots. And it's how to keep thinking the right way after that. Know what your values are, know what your belief system is, and make sure you're aligning to it. Really think about what's being presented to you, and now see if it fits in your new mind. Ben Ward says, hey, Jill, yesterday's discussion encouraged me to check out detox baths, and boy, was my bath so much more comfortable. that is wonderful. I am so glad to hear that. And why not? Why not enjoy it? I think our bathrooms should be like a spa, so have a wonderful shower, have a wonderful bath, and make it relaxing. After all the stress we go through each and every day, let that be your little private sanctuary, and enjoy it. Have some nice music, have some candles burning, and just enjoy the experience, and detox while you're at it too. So I'm thank you for that comment. That's wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that. Hi, Will. Will says, this is my Lemon Fast Friday. It really works. Thank you for sharing that, Will. I believe when I started looking into a lemon fast, I believe it was because Will had been talking about it. So now you have even more information about it, and how good it really can be. Now, there's no scientific evidence that is out there about it, and you find good things here and there, but I mean, there's some logic behind it, and there are definitely a lot of benefits of it. But brush your teeth after, and make sure you watch out for that enamel from the acid. So then we moved into our disease prevention, and that was yesterday, with so many wonderful topics about how to take care of our bodies and the fasting. Mark John says, hello, Jill. I'm here to listen again. How about other fruits besides lemon? What are other fruits that can help to detoxify the body? I just think there are better ways. So maybe that's a good way to put it. If you lean towards something with more acidity to it, like the lemon, then that's more of a possibility. But I just think there are many better ways to do it than fruits in general. But maybe you could go with vegetable juice. So maybe it's not so much the fruit, but the juice part of it, and maybe make it more of a vegetable juice. There are just more benefits, I think, on the vegetable side than all the sugars added to it. Because when you're trying to detoxify, your body's confused when all the sugars are introduced to it, and it's in a detoxifying mode. So that's my take on that. But that's just my opinion. You can do more research on that, and weigh out, do some critical thinking, see both sides of the story on that one. But thank you for that question and comment. Then let's see, other fasting. We talked about the intermittent, and Dr. Wee had a wonderful session on intermittent fasting. If you didn't see it, watch her replay on it. Wonderful stuff on there, great information. And then I mentioned also, I have Who Connects Your Dots for Students, which is a student version of critical thinking. allowing students to think about the decisions that they make, because they're faced with so many challenging things each day and decisions to make. And when they're not with us anymore, they're at school, and now they have to make these decisions on their own without any guidance and sometimes without anybody watching. So that's when it's the most important to have really good decision making in kids and in students in general. Then we moved. Okay, Lily says, we've talked about how health and success is linked, but what about those who suffer from chronic or debilitating illnesses? Well, this is a very, very good question, very good comment. And gosh, there's a lot of ways to look at that one, because this is kind of where the missing variable comes in, that's a case where not everything is perfect. There are different things to consider. And that's where I think you would need to break down what are the priorities. First, deal with the illness or whatever the chronic thing is, whether it's pain. Prioritize and start managing as much as you can, and bring those things to the best place that they can be. And it's also important to set your own goals. If it's something that if you have a debilitating disease, then you know where you are within it, or figure out where you are within it and what your options are, and start making small goals. Find out what your definition of success is, because again, we all have different levels of success, different definitions of success, and success might be getting through each day and feeling halfway decent. Whatever your definition of success is, work towards it. Find out what it takes to get to that point. We're all in different positions, and we all have different struggles and obstacles in our lives, but we need to acknowledge that, know that, and not compare ourselves to anybody else. We need to deal with what is in front of us and figure out what works best for us, what's the healthiest thing for us, what are the best resources for us. And we need to follow that and make our own successes. Hi, Cassandra. Hey, Jill. Taking down notes as we speak. Thank you. I appreciate that comment. I think for these individuals, success can simply be about independence and having the strength to continue despite the situation. Oh, I agree. Even the encouragement or the positive attitude to look at all the amazing people who have accomplished unreal things I can't even imagine doing with all my abilities and my health. And these people who aren't healthy can just do such amazing things that I can't even imagine doing. So everybody just needs to evaluate for themselves where they are and not compare themselves, and do the best they can with what they have and with the hand they've been dealt, and look at it from a positive perspective, and just do the best they can. Maybe make smaller goals, but they're going to be different. Everybody's goals are going to be different, and start following those goals and acknowledge little successes here and there. Take the time to appreciate the little things that we accomplished here and there, no matter what it is. It doesn't matter what somebody else thinks of your success. That's irrelevant. What is important is to you and what you can accomplish and what you want to accomplish, and celebrate those successes and make the attainable goals. And after you attain that, then reevaluate your goals and set more goals. It's just important to do something, to not sit around and feel sorry for yourself, but to put something in place and to get a positive attitude. And if you have negative things coming at you, you need to just, as I mentioned before, challenge that negative thought and really consider it. Is it true? Is there any meaning behind it? And if there is, then just as celebrating small wins, yes, that's a wonderful thing. We need to appreciate those small wins. But if there is something true with the negative thought, then acknowledge it. Then that's information for you. Information is so important. Sometimes we do need to look at some of these negative thoughts that come to us, and maybe they're trying to tell us something. And just be honest with yourself. If it is something that you can change, then make that part of your goals and work towards changing it. But appreciate the fact that you were given that information. Imagine if you weren't, and somebody else saw this negative factor in you and you never took the time to change it, and it was something simple that you could change. I think you would have appreciated taking some time to have challenged that thought and done something with it. But then the other thoughts, more likely than not, if there are negative thoughts there, it's that fear, false events appearing real, that I had mentioned before, where you might see that it's really not true, and you just need to reframe it in a positive mindset. And maybe you just weren't feeling well that day, and so you were down on yourself. But work towards feeling better and getting the exercise you need, and the sleep that you need, and the right nutrition that you need, so you can feel your best and you can think at your best. You have the most clarity when you feel the best and you're in the best health. Then you can make better decisions and be more positive about yourself. So always practice self-care and take good care of yourself, and reward yourself, for small successes that you make, and appreciate where you are each step along the way. So thank you for those questions and comments. And I even continue. Let's see. So I so love this author. Keep it rocking, Jill. Thank you very much. Well, I'm afraid we're almost getting out of topics here, though. I want to make sure we complete everything that we had talked about. Hi, JP. Our family tried detoxification many times. Lemons were part of our fasting. We drink warm water first thing in the morning with lemon juice, 3 pieces. We did the same routine in 3 days every other month. It was satisfying. I do believe that. I did go through a phase where I would have hot lemon water every morning, and I absolutely loved it. Then I had the idea of the acid on my teeth, though, and I didn't want to ruin my teeth. So I stopped for a while, but I really believe it is good for digestion. It's good for your metabolism. It's good for detoxification. There are so many benefits, and it's vitamin C. Vitamin C is huge to boosting our immunity. So I do believe there is a lot of value in the lemon. And just take that lemon, make lemonade, or use it to your benefit. There are a lot of wonderful benefits that lemons have, and it is satisfying in many different ways, not only from a taste point of view, but also from a satiety point of view as well. So let's see, what other things? Setting boundaries. And when we're thinking about getting into our own version of success, do set those boundaries too, where you know your limits. You're not going to push yourself in a way where it's no longer fun. Going down a journey of success should be fun. It should be something, if you choose to do it, then it's something you want to do. Don't ever feel forced to do that or to change something that is not coming from you. But if you decide to go down a path to self-improvement or professional growth, then make sure it's fun. Enjoy the process along the way, but set your boundaries so it doesn't not become fun anymore. You want to continue having fun, having a good time with it. And that's how you're going to keep growing and get better and better, is you're enjoying the process. And you're going to attract so many other people that want to in on the same process as well, as they see you having fun and making improvements along the way and having a good time. So there, I think you can see where all my books really are linked, even the ones that may not have looked linked at the beginning with the disease prevention. They are completely linked to our success. Jess says, that's true. I always remind myself, trust the process to your success. Amazing topic, Jill. Thank you very much, Jess. I appreciate that. Yeah, and even the new books that I had mentioned about the missing variable, you can see how that just ties in, because as I was writing these, I saw how this journey to success and self-improvement and growth, it just really fits in there well. But there's a point where if things don't always go the way we want it to, and there's no point in being so discouraged that you stop what you're doing, because you have may have been doing all the right steps. So I just think we need to be understanding, and that's part of, in a way, self-care is recognizing things may not always go as we want it to go. So we need to be kind to ourselves. I mean, again, think about how you treat somebody else. If they're having a bad day, you're usually kind to them and give them the benefit of the doubt. Do that with yourself, and be kind to yourself, and try again, or try a different day, or just know that despite everything, that there might be another way to do it. And there was some other missing variable out there that had nothing to do with you. So release the guilt, or release the regret, and don't allow yourself to be pulled down into some kind of negative energy when you don't deserve to be there. So those are some important things I wanted to see about tying all this together. Does anyone have any questions about any of the process, or any of the books, or any comments about what you do, or the journey that you've taken along the way? I'd love to hear more about it. Hi, Carla. I concur. However, in order to achieve your goals, all of these things must be associated with discipline, as progress cannot be made without it. Absolutely. That is a wonderful comment, Carla. Thank you for sharing that. And discipline is one of the character qualities that is in Success is Elemental. And yes, it is one of the collect all 50 that has to be there. You have to be disciplined to follow through, to keep doing what you're doing, to not give up. And there is no failure until you stop trying. Failure, or not succeeding a certain time, is just one way not to do it again. But now you can check that one off the list and move on to other ways to try it. Zuri says, I love it. Try again another day and be kind to yourself. Sure, absolutely. Things happen in our day. Not every day is a good day. The dog might wake you up at 4 a.m, like mine did. So you just never know what's going to happen, no matter what time you went to bed, or what you have planned. Things just happen, and you just have to roll with it. And if you need to change the schedule a little bit to know that this is going to work out better, then you do it. But it's good to have a backup plan. And also with the character qualities, flexibility is one of them. And that is the backup plan, to be flexible and know that things aren't always going to go the right way. Mark John says, how will you know if you really achieve success in life? Because right now I'm still on a journey for it. Well, you will know because you are the one that is defining what success is to you. And well, if you reach it too soon, you might get bored otherwise, and you'd have to make a new plan for new success anyway. So how about keep enjoying the journey where you are right now? But no, really with that, you are the one that writes your own success story. So write out your goals. Where is it that you want to be? What would tell you where success is for you? What is it that you want to achieve the most? Keep writing it down. And maybe you don't know the answer to that yet, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, because it is a complete journey. And I know for me that there really won't be an end until the end, but I want to keep going. I want to keep growing. But I might be writing my goals out. And one way, if you are determined to really get to a goal, is to keep writing them out every day, at least once a day, maybe in the morning, maybe at night, or maybe even both, if you're really determined to get to these goals. And they might change a little bit. You might notice that the goal needs tweaked a little bit, and you might not have really had it defined until you look at it every day, till you read it every day. What's your to-do list every day to get to that goal? So it's okay to change your goal. It's your goal. So you might have a few goals. You might have one goal, but keep re-looking at it and seeing if there's anything that needs to be changed or updated. And as new information is fed to us, we might change our goals because now something's different. There's been new information added to our mind and our thought processes. So it's okay to not have a solid goal. Just keep trying until you figure out what that goal is. And then you'll know when you've reached it because you're the one that designed it. But it's okay if you don't have a solid goal yet. Just make smaller steps along the way. Make small goals that you do know you want to accomplish. And then as you cross them off your list, add a few more, and keep going along and make it bigger and bigger, maybe until you figure out this is exactly what I want to do and where I want to be, and I want to be here at this time. So just keep going along the journey and enjoy it along the way. And take a detox bath here and there too, to stay relaxed along the way. Just remember to take care of yourself, enjoy the journey, and keep yourself relaxed, and do things that keep you calm in life. It's very challenging to find time. I know time for me is one of my biggest assets, and I try to double up on things sometimes to feel like I have more time, even though all I'm doing is just double booking myself. But time is so precious to all of us, and it's something I think we can all relate to. Is time is so precious and so short. Mark John says, thanks, Jill. Now I have a new goal to detoxify and add lemon to my food plans. No, I love the humor. Thank you so much for that. And that's all from one day, right? So that's wonderful. Have fun, laugh every day, enjoy the day, and de-stress a little bit, because all those things are still going to be out there, and there's all those things in life we still have to face. So we might as well have a good time while we're doing it. We might as well be as stress-free as possible. It's not always possible to be stress-free, but do the best you can and enjoy the music and enjoy the scented candles, and enjoy whatever it is, exercise, meditation, whatever brings you into some calmness. Take some time in a quiet setting and just enjoy the peace and quiet. Suri says, small steps, but will definitely bring us to a bigger success. Yes, and everybody works differently, and you can't go wrong with small steps along the way. And whenever you're ready, add bigger steps. But there's nothing wrong with small steps and small successes, and recognizing those successes. Boy, I don't want to talk your ears off here today as we're winding down for the last day. If there's any more questions or comments, Mia says, agreed how discipline is crucial in achieving success, but how we develop this value can also impact our lives. What do you think of punishment as a form of discipline? Would this help? Well, I think there is a time and a place for punishment, and there is a time and a place for rewards. And the rewards are often remembered in a more positive light, obviously, than the punishment. And I know in my experience, when I encourage and uplift rather than focus on the negative that my child has done, then I get better results on the encouraging side. But there really is a time and a place for that kind of discipline. And there are two disciplines we're talking about here. One is a discipline as in a correction, and one is a discipline as being organized, being structured. And the main discipline we're looking at as a character quality is the organized structure. You have discipline. You're going to wake up at this hour every day, and you're going to start your work at this hour. And that's a discipline we really need to focus on. Just being responsible, being accountable, being there when we say we're going to be there, and even a little bit sooner. So discipline, it's what allows you to check off your list and get the things done. You are more diligent. So that's the kind that we really want to focus on when we're looking at success strategies and the character quality of discipline. So, gosh, we're almost out of time here. Thank you very much for, JP says, hey, Jill, I actually love your sessions. Just want to ask how to control anxiousness if you're an achiever. Thanks. Well, let's see. Anxiousness. I think also you have time to catch your breath. I obviously can speak very fast and have a lot to say, and I'll have to catch myself doing that, and just try to slow down, take some deep breaths, and do things to clear your mind a little bit. Get yourself in a calm space and take things a little bit slower. It's a mixture between anxious and eagerness. Well, I think we all have a way of how we calm ourselves individually. And I think it's a method of just finding how you know to calm yourself down, whether it is some music or taking a break, get up and walk around for a little bit, get a drink, then start over and clear your mind again. And there, close your eyes for a few minutes, or just have different things that you think about, or meditate for a few minutes. There are a lot of different ways that we can slow our minds down a little bit, but I do think it is different for every individual, but it is very, very important. And challenge your mind again sometimes and see if there's something blocking that, and force yourself to reframe those thoughts into something more positive, and just have already in mind where you like to take your mind once in a while to somewhere pleasant, and just get rid of all the fast pace that's going on around you. Elaine says the process of self-care and prioritizing health can also help us practice control, which can be pivotal for our road to success. Yes, Elaine, very true, and very, very, very good comment. Self-control is a character quality in itself too. And so that is absolutely in the road to success. So I appreciate you bringing that up. That is one that I had never talked about. It is a perfect time to bring that up. So it looks like I need to wrap up, and I'm really going to miss these sessions. I've enjoyed them so much, and I have learned so much. Mia says, thank you, Jill, for joining us the past few days. Oh, thank you, Mia. I love being here. It's been wonderful. I want to thank all of you for being here and for participating. And you really gave me so many wonderful things to think of. I know I have grown so much. Zuri, thank you, Jill. I thank you, Zuri. I really appreciate that. Thank you for saying that. And it's been wonderful being here. So if you get a chance, please stop by my website at www.abookintime.net. And thanks, Jill. I learned a lot these days. Thank you. Thank you, Mark John Lemon. What is that? Lemon I Fly? That's wonderful. But if you get a chance, I will be in LA at the LA Times Book Fair, and also in Beverly Hills. If you are there in the area, please stop by. I'd love to see you in person. I'd love to meet you. Check out all my books if you can. They're on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And thank you, Reader's Magnet. And thank you again to all of you. And I've had a wonderful time. Have a great day.